everyone. You're watching DC News Now at 9. I'm meteorologist Janessa Webb. We are tracking a few severe to strong storms going into your Tuesday afternoon and evening hours, with the primary threat going to be flooding rain, also damaging wind gusts. It's super important that we time out this system. We'll look at that coming up.
Tonight on DC News Now at 9, the Washington Commanders back on the field as rookie running back Brian Robinson Jr. recovers in the hospital from multiple gunshots. Tonight, the response from his teammates and city leaders as the search for the shooter continues.
Why is this happening? Can they even assure our children are protected from catastrophic industrial noise in their classrooms?
Yes, migraines, constant noise, not what this group signed up for when they moved in. The outrage from one Virginia community who says an Amazon facility is disrupting their lives.
Plus, starting off the school year with no vaccine requirement. What one group is calling on DC public schools to do for students who don't have the shot.
Good Monday evening, and thank you so much for joining us for DC News Now at 9. I'm Tasmeen Mahfouz.
Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Flanagan. New details tonight in the shooting that injured Commanders running back Brian Robinson Jr. in Washington, D.C. last night. Robinson posted a story on social media earlier saying his surgery went well. So, of course, positive steps in his recovery. The Washington Commanders back at practice today, but not without heavy hearts.
It's sad. Young guy, you never want to see something like that happen. By the grace of God, he's okay. It's not life-threatening, and he's going to be okay. So that's really what's the most important thing right now.
Caught us all off guard yesterday, obviously, on an off day, but it's a wake-up call to everybody. Just like, you know, there's real-life problems out there in this world, but thankfully Brian's doing well, I'm told, and look forward to seeing him.
Yeah, so Commanders head coach Ron Rivera talked about what happened during a news conference. Take a listen.
It was hard. I mean, you know, I've gotten several phone calls as a head coach, unfortunately, but this one was one of the harder ones. First of all, because he's a heck of a young man. He really is. More than just a football player, he is really a heck of a young man. And so it kind of blindsided me a little bit.
And D.C. police now looking for two teenage suspects who they say tried to rob Robinson before shooting him.
Marielle Carbone joins us from the scene of the shooting on 8th Street Northeast. And Marielle, those robbers still on the run, and they're young.
They are. Police are saying that they are just teenagers between 15 and 17 years old. And some people in the neighborhood here are calling that unfortunate that kids that young were involved in a crime like this. Now, police say the two young men were attempting to rob the NFL player when all of this happened.
I would say we're a good community. Everyone kind of looks out for each other.
So Anika Wilkins says she was surprised to hear an NFL rookie was attacked here.
Sunday is a very brunch time, families walking about. So it's just not something that we're used to.
Police say Commanders running back Brian Robinson Jr. was leaving a location on 8th Street around 5:30 p.m. when he was approached by two armed teenagers trying to rob him. He wrestled a gun from one of them, but the second teen shot him twice.
Just a reckless use of a firearm yesterday. So far, we've been making some progress in this case.
Police Chief Robert Conti says the teens took off in a car, which was recovered in Prince George's County. That car was reported stolen 2 days prior. Despite the incident, Conti says people in the area should still feel safe.
When these situations are reported, they make people feel less safe when you have someone who used a firearm in broad daylight in any of our communities. The reality is we continue to drive violent crime down our city.
According to city data, crime numbers overall are staying steady, but violent crime is up 3%, with 1,400 reported robberies so far this year. That's up 17% compared to the same time last year. When it comes to youth crime,
every day we're focused on how we get to young people who are disconnected.
Mayor Muriel Bowser says the city is working to reduce it with violence interrupters and programs like Safe Passage and Credible Messengers. But
we also need young people to face consequences.
I don't mind, you know. I think they need to be putting their energy toward other things, and maybe there are not as many opportunities.
And Bowser says that if you are a parent and know that your child has access to a gun, to reach out to the city so that they can get help to your child before they harm themselves or somebody else. Reporting live on 8th Street tonight, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Marielle, thank you. Meanwhile, developing in Gaithersburg, Maryland, tonight a BMW crashes into two townhomes. For bursting into flames, you're looking at the scene this afternoon in Orchard Ridge Drive. Investigators say that car, for some reason, went over the median, drifted off the road, and crashed into two homes. The driver is a 62-year-old Gaithersburg man. He is in the hospital in critical condition tonight. Amazingly, no one else was hurt.
And in Virginia, the constant hum coming from data centers in Prince William County is driving community members past the point of frustration. Now, they're pushing for change, not only in policy, but in who they would actually vote for. Northern Virginia Bureau reporter Max Marcella has that story from Manassas.
Earlier this afternoon, people who live near Amazon data centers rallied here in front of one of them in opposition of expanding data centers. Rally goers say noise emitted from data centers like this one on Tanner Way are disrupting their lives, making a night's sleep impossible and causing stress, anxiety, and migraines.
And is the payoff of increased tax revenues worth it or even needed if it drives residents to migrate out of the region to escape the costs?
Several speakers urged the pause of future data center proposals, including the Devlin Technology Park and Prince William Digital Gateway.
Unless you demand to be protected from reckless development, your future will look and sound like this.
Rhonda Reese has attended Planning Commission and Board of Supervisor meetings, and she is upset with the county.
I have no confidence or trust in my local government. That's pretty bad.
She says she hears the noise 24/7 and says while she's not opposed to data centers, they've been placed in harmful spots.
We all value and understand the importance of data centers, but not near schools, right? Not near residential areas, not in culturally sensitive areas.
Many of these protesters are backing a recall effort for Prince William County Supervisors Chair Ann Wheeler, one that started because of alleged conflicts of interest due to Amazon stock holdings.
It's very clear that it's about the money.
We've reached out to Chair Wheeler for a comment on the protest, and so far we have not heard back. Reporting from Manassas, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
And this just in, masks are now optional for Prince George's County public school students. The school district announcing the mask optional policy will resume next Tuesday, September 6th. This decision comes after students return to the classroom today. The school district is reversing course. It had planned to bring back the mask mandate just last week. Meanwhile, the first day of school wrapped up today for students in D.C.
Yeah, district students have faced extra pressure as they started the new school year. They had just a couple of weeks to receive at least their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine, but they still have a little less stress tonight. Good news there.
That's right. Certainly. Dave Laval joins us from Benjamin Banneker Academic High School. And Dave, we've learned students now have more time in order to get their first shot.
That's right, Chris and Tusmeen. The school district originally gave students ages 12 and 16 until September 16th to receive their first dose of the vaccine. Otherwise, they would not be allowed in school and could not take part in any school activities. But that deadline has now been extended by several months. D.C. public school students now have until January 3rd of next year to get at least their first COVID-19 vaccination. They will not be allowed in school if they do not. That's not a problem for sophomore Tatum Primus. She attends Benjamin Banneker Academic High School and is fully vaccinated and double boosted.
It's what you need to be right now. We're at this point in time where COVID has been here for about 2 years, so I think you should be vaccinated by now. Just protect yourself and others, your family, your friends.
The D.C. office of the State Superintendent of Education announced the extension last Friday. It said on its Twitter page it wants to reduce the number of students who could be excluded from school at any one time. The D.C. branch of the NAACP said last week it supports the COVID-19 vaccine mandate, but it expressed concerns on how attendance of black students could be greatly affected more than other student groups. The school district did not respond to our request for the number of students enrolled this year or the percentages of students not fully vaccinated. The district sent us to DC Health, which claims nearly 1,800 black students ages 12 to 15 are up to date on their COVID vaccinations, while among white students, the number is 3,120. Tatum's mother also supports the vaccine mandate.
We just feel much safer with COVID and all of that to make sure we're in the best situation health-wise.
It also gives Tatum one less thing to worry about at the start of the new school year. Students at least 12 years of age and not vaccinated will be sent a notice on November 11th that they need to get the vaccine. And again, they're going to have until January 3rd of next year to get that done. The DC branch, or I should say the DC branch of the NAACP, is asking the district to make sure students have a remote learning option if they are not vaccinated. We're live in Northwest. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Dave, thanks. All right, time now to get a first check on the forecast. It's Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb.
Yeah, and Janessa will have severe weather tomorrow.
Yeah, we're seeing a different weather pattern starting to make its way across the district. And right now, our satellite composite radar, it's really the higher terrain. You can see out towards sections of West Virginia dealing with a little bit of isolated moisture. And this is really where it's confined to for the rest of your overnight into early morning hours. So no big time concerns here with the severe weather threat for tonight and early Tuesday. It's tomorrow afternoon. Timing is super important for me as you are planning out your day and also your evening commute. So from 2 to 8 o'clock tomorrow, we are going to be watching the severe weather threat make its way across the DMV. This is the larger story. You can see this storm system, cold front coming from the Great Lakes. We have severe weather outbreak currently going down in Detroit all the way into the Ohio Valley with all these severe thunderstorm warnings picking up across that area. Now we're expecting that large storm system to head our way, and it's still looking like it will maintain its force with some of our model runs. Right now, also a secondary story is our temperatures. We were at 90 degrees for the 6th day in a row across the metro area, and it looks like we will go 7 days in a row, having 2 back-to-back heat waves just in the last 7 to 8 days. Right now, 83 degrees. Dew points are still up. Most sections to the west, upper 70s, and then the farther east you go, we are slightly warmer in the lower 80s right now. Now, taking a look at our future cast coming up, guys, I want to show you how this squall line makes its way across our area with the primary threats right now, damaging winds and flooding. We'll look at that coming up.